Hello and welcome to Way for Arsenal. My name is Daksh and welcome to another video on this channel. Usually, when I record these videos, I have a script of what I'm going to talk about, in what order I'll talk about, etc. But मैं भी थोड़ा freewheeling कर रहा हूँ. Of course, there are certain topics that I want to talk about, but forgive me if this video is a little disorganized. I want to talk to you, the subscribers of this channel, who are Arsenal fans, specifically if you're Arsenal fans. All I'll say is enjoy this moment. In so many lives, you ask me what was it when Arsenal के invincible season के time था, what was it seeing Wenger and all that beautiful football we played. This is it. This is the closest you'll feel to that. Because yeah, there is something special that's happening here. We are the youngest team in the Premier League. We have a great English star who is balling out for us. We have a great Brazilian star who's going to make it big undoubtedly. We have another hair-length striker जो सबने write off कर दिया था, and he's performing big. Nobody knew who Eddie Nketiah was unless you're an Arsenal fan, and nobody rated Eddie Nketiah, including Arsenal fans. मैंने खुद अपने लाइफ पे बहुत बार बोला that you cannot win a title with Eddie Nketiah, and maybe in that case I might be right or maybe I might be wrong. You never know. But what happens? Do you win the title? अगले 10 fixtures में से कितने points मिलेंगे? Cut out all the noise. Enjoy this moment today. I've said this in my live today, our post-match live, कि यार, we have pretty much suffered in the last 3-4 years as a club and as sort of a human race also. Pandemic की वजह से 2 साल बर्बाद हो गए लाइफ के. वॉर चल रही है, डिप्रेसिंग न्यूज़ पे डिप्रेसिंग न्यूज़, जॉब्स नहीं है, लोग ले ऑफ हो रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग. एंड ये पर्सनल इश्यूज हैं. एंड एज आर्सेनल एज अ क्लब इज आल्सो सफर्ड, फिनिश्ड 8th. मैंने देखा in the 2019-2020 season when we finished 8th, after 38 games we had 56 points, and now this season halfway point पे हमारे 50 points है. 19 games 50 points. We have won 16 games out of 90. That is an incredible level of domination. And I'll tell you just this, and I'll tell you again, just enjoy this moment. Forget what's going to happen in the next game week. Forget what happens when we play City twice. Forget what happens when we play Everton. Forget what happens when it comes to May. Just enjoy this moment. You trusted the process. If you stuck by, if you still follow football and if you love Arsenal, you stuck by it. Yes, you might have been Arteta out. Yes, you might have said this to certain players like Xhaka or Nketiah. Yes, you might have questioned why are we signing Zinchenko, or why are we signing or spending so much money for Gabriel Jesus or Trossard or anybody in the middle. आपके विचार कुछ भी हो, आप आर्सेनल फैन हो. And I ask you again, enjoy this moment. Don't think too far into the future. Don't give a shit about getting trolled. Make the boldest of claims. Start believing in your team. आज एक मैं मोहक की स्ट्रीम सुन रहा था, एंड मुझे एक बात एक्चुअली काफ़ी खट की. नॉट इन अ वे दैट आई वाज ऑफेंडेड, बट समथिंग विच आई एक्चुअली फेल्ट वाज ट्रू. इतने साल से आर्सेनल फैंस कहाँ थे? दैट्स व्हाट ही सेड, एंड आई एग्री. द क्लब वाज इन एन एम्बैरेसिंग पोजीशन. आप खुलेआम बोल नहीं सकते थे आई एम एन आर्सेनल फैन. आई मीन काफ़ी लोग नहीं बोलते थे. मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती थी बिकॉज वेल इट्स माई क्लब, इट्स द इंस्टीट्यूशन आई चूज टू सपोर्ट. बट आप खुल के बोलो, से वी आर टाइटल चैलेंजर्स, से वील गोइंग टू विन द लीग. आप कुछ भी बोल दो, लोग क्या करेंगे? ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हंस लेंगे. वो तब की तब देखेंगे. आप इस मोमेंट को एंजॉय करो, बिकॉज इस मोमेंट पे आपकी खुशी आपसे कोई नहीं छीन सकता. नो बडी कैन स्टील दिस मोमेंट अवे फ्रॉम यू. एंड भाई, what a game, man. Okay, let's talk about the game. What a game. First of all, game of the season up till now. Undoubtedly, this was the most high quality game in the league this season. If you compare it to the Liverpool Chelsea game yesterday, miles better. And credit to Man United for giving it such a competitive game. हम एमिरेट्स पे थे बट यूनाइटेड ने फर्स्ट हाफ में उसको काफ़ी बैलेंस रखने की कोशिश करी. दे पुश्ड अस, दे गॉट 2 goals. मार्कस रैशफोर्ड, व्हाट अ ग्रेट प्लेयर, व्हाट अ ग्रेट स्ट्राइक. लिजांड्रो मार्टिनेज ने हमें अपना पहला हेडेड गोल कंसीड करवाया है दिस सीजन. वी हैव नॉट कंसीडर्ड अ हेडेड गोल अंटिल लिजांड्रो मार्टिनेज डिड दिस टू अस, बट वी डिजर्व टू विन बिकॉज वी आर द बेटर टीम. अगर आप एक्स जी देख लो, हमारा एक्स जी आई थिंक 2.8 के आसपास है. उनका एक्स जी 1 से कम है बिकॉज उनके दोनों गोल्स, वन वॉज a moment of brilliance and second one was, well, not a very good shot creating opportunity. वो रैम्सडेल से स्पिल हुआ, वट एवर इट वॉज. हमने उनको डोमिनेट किया. एंड कितनी स्ट्रेंज चीज़ होती है ना, हाउ मच विनिंग चेंजेस एवरीथिंग. लास्ट सीजन हमने जब इक्वलाइज किया था यूनाइटेड के अगेंस्ट, आर्टेटा ने सेम अप्रोच कर रखी थी. ओके, मे बी अ लिटिल बिट मोर नाइव, बट ही केप्ट द सेम अप्रोच दैट आई विल अटैक यूनाइटेड एंड आई विल स्क्वीज अ गोल आउट, हम जीतेंगे. एंड हम काउंटर पे 2 गोल खा गए. And everyone was like, Arteta stupid. This is his fault, and this is how Arteta will fail. He's not smart enough to be a manager. Cut to today. Trailed, Arteta said, calm down. Players were like urging the crowd to support them. Happened. We got our goal back through Nketiah. Beautiful movement, by the way. Granit Xhaka, what a cross. Alexander Zinchenko, signing of the season, I'm telling you. Alexander Zinchenko को कोई मार्क नहीं कर पाया आज. उसने कट इन किया, कट आउट किया, मिडफील्ड में खेला. He played every position today. And his 1v1 वर्सेस एंटनी, जो सबको डर लग रहा होगा कि एंटनी के अगेंस्ट कैसे खेलेगा जिनचेंको, इज नॉट दैट ग्रेट डिफेंसिवली. आई ट्रस्ट मी, इफ आई डिडंट नो, जिनचेंको लुक लाइक द ब्राजीलियन टुडे. We'll talk about United के players and Anthony specifically later. But great goal. We got our goal back. We equalized. Then Saka ने equally as good as Rashford एक बहुत सुंदर गोल मारा from his favorite spot on the pitch. De Gea could do nothing about it. Then United equalized with Lisandro Martinez, and Arteta put the squeeze in. If you have the time, watch the second half again and watch. ऐसे होता है, squeezing United back into their own goal. एक पॉइंट पे वैन बिसाका, वरान, लिजेंड्रो एंड लूक शॉ इतने कॉम्पैक्ट क्लोज हो गए थे, आप उनके जैसे 2 और फ्लैंक्स को बॉक्स में समा सकते थे. दे वर दैट कॉम्पैक्ट. And that was the masterclass of Mikel Arteta. First half, Ten Hag gave a great game. I think it was just mistakes from United and genius from us that led us to win. यूनाइटेड इतनी कॉम्पैक्ट हो गई थी, आर्टेटा ने इतना गंदा स्क्वीज मार दिया था यूनाइटेड पे. दे कुडंट डू एनीथिंग, दे कुडंट गेट आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. एंड लियांड्रो ट्रोसार्ड की ड्रिबलिंग, लियांड्रो ट्रोसार्ड का अमेजिंग कैमियो, प्लस जिनचेंको का अमेजिंग कटबैक. चलो बॉल फ्लिक होके एडी के पास चली गई, उसमें थोड़ा लक था, बट एडी का फ्लिक भी कमाल का था. एंड बाय द वे, इफ एनीवन थिंक्स दैट इट वाज ऑफसाइड ईदर ऑन जिनचेंको और एडी, you can go check on Twitter. Just put Zinchenko offside and you will get all the screenshots of how it's onside. ठीक है, आप करके देख लो, आपको नहीं माना मत मानो, but he was onside. Now, what does this mean for us? Like I said, doesn't matter. You enjoy this moment. You enjoy this victory over United, man. Um, it's a great feeling that the fan base, the club, the manager, the players, everyone is united in a common vision. ठीक है, हम दिख रहे हैं एक साथ, हम एक यूनिफाइड इंस्टीट्यूशन है. एंड बहुत मेहनत लगी है इस पॉइंट पे आने के लिए. एज फॉर यूनाइटेड, कमिसरेशंस. यूनाइटेड प्लेड रियली वेल, एंड आई थिंक इट्स नॉट दैट controversial to say that they have given us the toughest game at the Emirates. Maybe Newcastle is a close second. या फिर your opinions can flip. But I think United ने काफ़ी tough game दिया, especially first half में. But in no way did we deserve to lose or even draw this game. We were utterly dominant in this game. आप चाहे सोफा स्कोर पे जाकर मोमेंटम देख लो, सेकंड हाफ में कुछ नहीं. आप चाहे देख लो, हमने 25-26 शॉट मारे, उन्होंने 4 शॉट लिए, डोमिनेंस. हमारे उनकी क्लियरेंसेस 30 थी. आप साका के टचेस देखो, उन्होंने उसने ऑपोजिशन बॉक्स में कितने टचेस लिए. यू विल सी कि हमने कितना डीप पेनिट्रेट किया है मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के डिफेंस को. सो इट इज़ गुड, मैन. सो या, मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड, मैंने सादिक भाई को भी बोला ही है, You can only accelerate the process, you cannot avoid it. Yes, this season there are other teams who are doing much worse. Liverpool's, Chelsea, Spurs, whatever. So you find yourself in a position of fourth. Sometimes you find yourselves in positions where you don't expect to be. Us, we were expecting for a top four finish this season. अब हम टाइटल के लिए चैलेंज कर रहे हैं. Process थोड़ी painful होती है. Sometimes it might even go backwards. It won't surprise me if you finish fourth this season and other teams also improve and you finish sixth the next season. That's not regression. That's just sometimes how process goes. You can accelerate the process with money and buying a lot of players, but you can't avoid it. And आपको थोड़ा बहुत पेन झेलना पड़ेगा. Yes, you will have amazing moments where you will beat teams like City. हमारे भी था, हमने FA Cup जीता था, um, with a pretty shit squad by the way. And आपके जो players हैं, you trust your manager. He will get the players he wants. As long as your board supports it, as long as your owners support it, it will be fine. But just hang in there, because I can tell you this is very similar to what Arsenal went through. I'm not saying Ten Hag is copying Arteta or anything, nothing like that. But the process is very similar. You have a solid defensive foundation. हमारी भी थी. हमने गैब्रियल और बेन वाइट को लिया था, फिर पार्टे आया था, फिर हमने जाका को थोड़ा ट्रांसफॉर्म किया, फिर हमने उसमें पीसेस डाले, ओडेगार्ड डाला, साका ग्रो करा, मार्टिनेली ग्रो करा है, फिर हम जेसूस एंड जिनचेंको को लाए, अभी हम बात कर रहे हैं किवी और आएगा, ट्रॉसार्ड आया है, मे बी फ्रेसनेडा आ जाएगा, एंड इफ थिंग्स गो राइट मे बी जुबी मेंडी ऑल्सो. सो we had a solid defensive foundation, which you have, and much better than ours. You have two multiple Champions League winners and a World Cup winner in your back line. Think how insane that is. On top of that, आपके पास तो एक established legendary goalkeeper भी है. So don't be disheartened about this result. Don't be disheartened about where you finish this season or even next season. Because there will be tough moments. You will come across teams who are either just more settled, more advanced, or just better. And today, that's what happened. A very good United side just came up against a better Arsenal side. This Arsenal side plays with energy, plays with chaos, organized chaos, where every person knows where to be and every person knows where to pass. I won't get into the tactical analysis or everything, but आप टीफो की वीडियो देख लो, आप जेम्स लॉरेंस ऑलकॉट की वीडियो देख लो. They'll show you exactly how Arsenal beat United, because there was always a person to pass. हमने overrun कर दिया था United को आज. And it'll take time for Ten Hag to also establish all of this. But he is on that right track. And I can promise you, maybe in 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe even 3 years, it's going to take a while, but you will get to the promised land. All you have to do is not overpay for players. Anthony, for 100 million, I know this is the player Ten Hag wanted, but it has hamstrung your spending capacity in January. जहाँ पे हम ट्रॉसार्ड को ला सकते हैं, जहाँ पे चलो चेल्सी का केस अलग है, जहाँ पे लिवरपूल गैक्पो को ला सकती है, वहाँ पे you are working with the Burnley Loney only because he is temporarily fitting your solutions. And I don't think that's what Ten Hag wanted. Not to mention that you didn't try. You tried to get Frankie and all these people. But I think you invested a little too much in one player and you invested a little too much in certain players as well. So as long as United don't overpay, they don't get fleeced in the market, it should be fine. But if you're ending up spending 90 and 100 million on one player who admittedly has to get used to the Premier League, but is not showing any glimpses of being that special, your patience will have to run a little longer. क्योंकि देखो पैसे तो चले गए हैं, प्लेयर आ गया है, आप उसको you can't turn on him already. Yes, you can be a little angry with him, but you can't turn on him. Anthony might also come good, but I think a price tag will weigh heavily. And more than the player, आपकी spending capacity काफ़ी रिस्ट्रिक्ट हो जाती है. जैसे आप देख रहे हो, आप जनवरी में लेट्स सी हु यूनाइटेड ब्रिंग. अभी स्टिल एक हफ्ता बचा हुआ है. वाओ, एक हफ्ता बचा है जनवरी ट्रांसफर विंडो में. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट यूनाइटेड डू मैन. आर्सेनल फैंस, enjoy dude. We are on the up. and I don't care about what happens towards the end of the season. Yes, फ्रस्ट्रेशन होगा अगर हम गेम्स हारेंगे, मैं तो ये नहीं कह रहा टाइटल, हम गेम्स भी हारे मुझे फ्रस्ट्रेशन होगा, हम ड्रॉ भी करें मुझे फ्रस्ट्रेशन होगा, बट ऐसे मोमेंट्स, this game against United, make it all worth it. So yeah, I'm sorry, you might have been expecting that my energy is like, yes, हम जीत गए United के against. I am just talking to you, and I'm sorry, my energy is probably not crazy and celebratory, and trust me, I'm very happy. You saw me in the live how happy I was, and now I'm just requesting you, just enjoy the damn moment. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Come on, you Gunners.